Hey there, welcome back to the All Random All Mid series hosted by your host Dakota on the Dakota Meatballs YouTube channel. Today we're playing All Random All Mid on one of our favorite kind of All Random All Mid champions, Aurelion Sol. I like Aurelion Sol and All Random All Mid kind of because her area of effect damage, or his? I don't know. By the lore, Aurelion Sol is supposed to be like some sort of god, right? So, is there a way to properly... I don't know. What's the philosophy of gods? Huh? Or god? This is going in... This is really extended into a arena that I'm thinking I might just, like, do a little bit of a vocal transition and then call it an evening, and then, you know, we'll pick back up here with a new fun little topic. So, whoa, that's right, you heard it here first. We are on Aurelion Sol, of course, and we're going against some dastardly enemies, as we do in every single match. These dastardly enemies are really just putting down the firepower, trying to do as much as they can to dissuade us from destroying their nexus. But am I having any of this? Is the allied team having any of this? As a whole, as one single unit, working together for one single goal as a whole. That goal, of course, being to destroy the enemy's nexus. I guess there's a sub-goal of defending our nexus, and then there's a lot of sub-goals before that, like defending our nexus towers, defending our inhibitor, defending our inhibitor tower, and defending the other things that we must defend. And then there's also the other side goals of maybe destroying the enemy champions. Because when they're respawning, we have an advantage. A clear advantage. Yes, indeed. As a whole. That's right, you guessed it. Everything is as a whole. Right? Unless it's not as a whole, you know? Like, what's something out there that is possibly not a whole, okay? What's a two-dimensional whole represented by? That's one thing. Maybe a circle. Good. Good, little Tommy. Great job. Now, a circle's not the only shape in the universe. We've discussed this in previous lessons. What other shapes are there? Oh, a triangle. Good job, little Tommy. Great work. And how many sides does the triangle have? No, little Tommy. It's not the right time to try to take over the universe. That's right, just 3 sides. Good job, little Tommy. Good job, little Tommy. Hey, good job, little Tommy. Hey, good job, little... Listen, little Tommy, you gotta listen carefully. There's another shape out there, and it's got 6 sides, and it's called a hexagon, right? If you can't handle that, well then, little Tommy, go back to your 5-sided world, right? I know you're a 5th dimensional being, but listen, in the 5th dimension, people understand how to pronounce words that have FTH in them in a row. For example, the word fifth. Who even does that? And sixths, right? SIXTHS. Like if you want to divide a piece of paper into 6 equal pieces, you might say that you want to split it into sixths. XTHS. Listen, XTHS, that's all I'm saying. You gotta try to say it, and then you gotta be like, blah, 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 blah. Because you can't say it, even though you try your hardest. You try to slow it down. Sixths. And the TH, it just gets stuck, and you're thinking to yourself, oh man, I really wish I could get this TH out of here, but I took too big of a bite. Oh gosh, oh no, how could this possibly happen to me? But then you just work your way to the S out of brute force, sheer brute force. And you know what? Then life continues. You made it through the word. But then you decide in a video commentary that you're going to do a whole spiel about the word sixths, so you end up saying it much more than you would like to. And then you don't have a good way to transition out of it because you're just riffing. You haven't thought this whole thing through. You haven't thought anything through. You just went into the commentary. You didn't even know you were going to end up here talking about the word sixths, but yet you keep saying it. And you know what? Does it hurt your soul? Maybe it does. Maybe it splits your soul into 6 parts. You might say that your soul is split into sixths, but why would you want to? You hate saying the word 6, so why would you, honestly, why would you want to do that? That's my question for you. You know, if you do not like saying the word sixths because you feel like it's, you know, there's like a challenge there, an unnecessary challenge, that language, you know, that you don't need to be bothered with, right? You got better fish to fry. Specifically, the, I don't know, North Atlantic cod. You've seen the North Atlantic cod? Yeah. When they fillet the North Atlantic cod, they actually make 6 pieces from it. And you might think to yourself, wow, they really turn a North Atlantic cod into sixths in order to make the fillets. But no, they don't cut it into sixths. They cut it into much more pieces than just 6 pieces, right? Because you got something else, and something else, and something else, and something else. And that stuff you discard, or maybe you save it for some sort of, I don't even know. Is there such thing as a fish broth? A fish soup broth? Can you even do that? Is that legal? Is it legal to make a fish soup? Can you do that? Can you do that and stay out of jail? Can you do that and just continue living your life and just say, hey man, I made a fish soup? Can that be done? Can we go there as a society, as a people? I certainly hope so. But you know what? Here's somewhere else we can go. Straight to the respawn screen, because listen, they are putting down the pressure. Garen is able to tank us all up. It's very disturbing. But then he's trying to get at Ziggs, and Ziggs is like, I ain't having any of that. Which is exactly how Ziggs laughs. I mean, you've heard the sound clip. I was just playing the Ziggs sound clip. Go back and listen. That was the Ziggs sound clip. Compare it to looking up the Ziggs sound clip online, the voice clip for laughter. Yeah, that's right. Indeed. I have never in all of my ARAMs on Aurelion Soul landed the famous cross-map gigantic stun. I've never done it, I think. I may have forgotten. I don't know. All the ARAMs kind of blend together in my mind now. You know? We're stuck in this endless, and yet seemingly not endless, state of playing ARAM after ARAM after ARAM. And I'm just here to say it takes a toll on the human body, and an even bigger toll on the human mind. And it's a good toll though, you know, because it's a fun game mode. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Like it's a positive toll. In fact, it's a toll where I pull up to the toll booth and they say, "Oh, that'll be $6," and then they hand me $6, dude. I mean, it's the worst business practice I've ever seen, but at least now I've got $6.